Hi everyone, it's Chris from Calla Lily Studio. Today I'm here with I hope a quick video just to show you how I made my slide and glide cards with the add-ons that it can stand up. I love 3D cards, and lately I've been making a few of these. Normally my slide and glide card glides, but in this case I made this for my, you can see this one, here's my template, and it rocks back and forth. This one I made for my sister's birthday, and I decided I still like the 3D effect of these cards, but I didn't really want it to rock. I didn't really like that feature for this card. This is Graphic 45 paper, which I love, and I did want some 3D effects, so I had the postage stamps that come with the paper stand up, as well as this middle section. I wanted it to be more 3D as well. And it's really easy. Here's an example of it just on a smaller scale to show you how you make this happen. I used my Stampin' Up! Slot punch for this small stand-up. Cut that into the paper, or wherever you want to do it. And then I created what I call a T-bar. Whatever size slot you use, you want to make sure that this middle section of your T-bar will fit into it. So you make that T, and cut a T. The top slot will attach to the back of whatever you want to stand up, and then you fold over, tuck this in, and so underneath, once it's in there, you can open up those flaps, and this will stand up for you. So here's another one. I just hand cut these. You can see there's no rhyme or reason. I do try to make it a little even across the top, and that looks a little less even. So if you can, make them even. So here's my T. I score it down, all the way down, on either side, so the flaps will curl around and close. And when you open it up, it stands it up. So in this case, you would attach my stamp to this, or whatever it is you want. I make it pretty much close to that, so that it will, if you make too much of a gap, it'll float around too much. You want to make it close to it. And then again, same thing. I mean, it's what opens underneath that keeps this from falling forward. I mean, there'll be some movement, but the tighter you get it to the paper, the less movement you have. And you can see that here. See my flaps underneath? And then I can show you here on this card. The only place I used it was to put this fencing on. And when you look underneath, you can see it's a wider one. I could cut this down. It doesn't have to be that wide, but I did do that, so that it will hold the fencing up on the ship. Now, when you are trying to go through two sections, you want to allow more room, because some of these this stabilizes this much more when you have taller objects. You want to allow more space between your, more. You would not attach the stamp, for instance, so close. You'd want to allow, I think it's about 1/4 of an inch, so that there'll be floating room between these two floors if you happen to use two of these flaps. And you might use that sometimes, again, to give it more stability if you have a longer object that you're trying to stand up. So I hope that helps. I'll be giving tips probably along the way, since I intend to make a few more of these cards. I'm really enjoying experimenting with it. You can see the underneath flaps on this middle section as well. So I hope this helps give you an idea of how to create more of a 3D look with your slide and glide cards. Thanks for stopping by.